Hello, this is Smile Flips and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy. So in this episode we are going to continue our adventure through the cosmos on the hunt for the green stars. So in this episode we are going to start off with Starshine Beach. I have had a bit of a break between filming episodes, so yeah. So yeah, let's start off with green star number 1. So yeah, what we want to do is we simply want to go and get Yoshi. And we need to use him to get it. Come on, let's get going. And let's run all the way along to where the first one is. There we go. Let's eat the berry. There we go, come on. Okay, let's give up on that one for now. Because I think we need to get on top as Yoshi and then do that. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get this green star, which is one that, if I remember right, I tried to get in the previous episode. Come on, let's go again. This is actually quite a difficult one to get. I do think, though, that the green stars are where the main challenge of this game is. Despite it also being literally the part of the game that, well... Despite it also being the part of the game that a lot of people haven't actually played. Because a lot of people decided that this wasn't the perfect game for them. I don't know if this was the intended strategy, but the thing is you want to use Dash Pepper, spin off Yoshi. Yeah, Dash Pepper, jump off Yoshi into the last bit of it, but we need to keep doing that until we've actually got it. Come on! Come on! We're almost there! Come on! Come on, let's get it done! Let's get this galaxy done. I can't believe that we're on a bit that's actually quite a hard galaxy for its green stars. I don't even think that's the way you're meant to do it. I think let's actually explore this level a bit more. Okay, that's sealed up, so I think that's the way we have to do it then. Because, yeah, we need to literally launch ourselves up. And, yeah. Let's return to map, let's restart. Come on. I'm going to try for the third green star, because if I remember right, that's the cloud one. And yes, we want to get the cloud one, because that one's the easiest of the three. And then the other two, the more difficult ones. I do want to try and get all of them, but it all just depends on how quickly we're getting through it. Come on. Come on. So what we simply want to do is we simply just want to play through the level as if we're doing it normally. Except it's on top of that bit there. So let's just go as if we're doing the level normally for now. And then, yeah, we'll continue on after that. Then after that, I'll try and get the other two green stars. And yes. I just think some of the green stars in this game are so unfair in their design. Then as well, you don't genuinely have to be worried about it. But as well, you also want to worry about it because you need to make sure that you're getting everything that you need. There we go, come on, let's get going. Yeah, so the stars are only in one of the chapters, not all of them. Making this a bit more challenging, so yeah. Okay, so we need all three clouds. Okay, let's take the leaf back over, let's go get the cloud, and then after that then we're all good to continue on. Like, I want to 100% complete this, but it's just a shame that some of the green stars are ridiculously difficult. Especially some of the ones in this level. But the thing is the more you genuinely go about, the better. No! Let's go again. This one's the easiest out of all of them. But I do think Starshine Beach, even though I do think it's nice it references Mario Sunshine, I also do think that it's a shame that such a level like this, one that I actually particularly enjoy, unfortunately has some of the most annoying green stars, which kind of are like the blue coins in Sunshine. So technically it's on theme how annoying these collectibles are. But I don't think Nintendo were intentionally going for Sunshine level of stupidity when it comes to, well, this level design. But we got our first star, let's go get the other two now. Then after that we can continue on. And then, yeah, we have got only 50 stars then left to get until, well, we've unlocked the final level of the game, which is the Grandmaster Galaxy, which is the final galaxy, and it's also the most difficult galaxy in the game. Let's now have a go at doing this one. It's just a shame some of the green stars are ridiculously difficult. But yeah, I've played Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition recently, but I've not been like filming it for the channel. I'm waiting for a bit before filming it, just because I don't want to like be swapping between like 3 series being filmed at once, unless of course it's stuff to do with like real life situations where I've decided to indefinitely or even actually stop producing content, like stuff to do with partners, stuff to do anything like that. There we go. Well, we've got that star now. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. That's simply because I've timed it perfectly. But yeah, that's the most difficult one. Got one more, and then after that, then we're on to the castle. Once we've done the castle, then we're on to the World 5. And we've maxed out star bits as well, which is good. So that means now we can unlock the final comet when it comes time. Because of we don't have Bank Toad anymore, the most annoying character in this game, and he was simply removed in the Switch 2 version, or Switch 1 version, or whatever you want to call this. I'm playing it on Switch 2, but you can play it on Switch 1 as well. It's just upgraded for Switch 2 in so many ways. And yeah, you can even use mouse controls for the pointer if you're playing as the Co-Star Luma, which I would actually showcase, but due to reasons beyond my control, the person who I would be doing content with is currently unavailable. And yeah, hopefully in the future I find someone to genuinely continue this content with. But yeah, there we go. We've got the final star, so now let's continue on. And the next stars are in the Bowser Castle. Then after that, then we're on to World 5. Which has got some of the most annoying green stars, in my opinion. But yeah, why not? Let's just continue on. We've also now only got 50 stars left till Grandmaster Galaxy. Which, yeah, other than Perfect Run, I want to get it all done in like all one episode. Then Perfect Run will be done in my finale, which is also going to be the review episode. And yeah, if you are wanting to like play along or anything, then yeah, I would strongly recommend like playing along with my content if you're very much someone who wants to basically play the game with someone, but you haven't got anyone to do that with. Because if you're like that and, well, you're just wanting to play Mario Galaxy 2 with like someone in the background speaking to you and like helping you, that's something that, well, I genuinely hope that this content can do for someone. How do we get onto that? Is there like a special mushroom or something that we have to get? I genuinely can't remember this part of the game, just because this is the part of the game that I never really actually played much. Well, as a kid, I never actually got the green stars unlocked. Which, yes, that sounds stupid, but yeah. There we go, we're on top. We've got the star. Now we're on to the second star of this galaxy. Then after that, then that's this world finished. And then on to World 5 we go. When I do World 5, I'm actually going to start off with the Flooded stuff. Just because that's my least favourite of all the galaxies. Like, as long as I'm not, like, rushing ahead, I'm happy. As long as I'm not skipping worlds, Or, yeah, as long as I'm not skipping over a world, I'm happy. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this game is at the moment, because I do think it's a really good game. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get any more dialogue. I think now it's just, let's just get through it as quick as we can. I just can't believe how many of the stars we've got. But if you are playing Galaxy 2, one of my recommendations is simply, or even Galaxy 1 on Switch 2, is pretty much plan your achievements. Like, set yourself a target for, like, okay, today I'm just going to complete, say, World 1's green stars or World 5's green stars, stuff like that. Because then if you are constantly setting yourself a actual achievable goal, and I'm saying achievable and emphasizing that, and that's simply because you don't want to push yourself to try and get something that's not achievable, or push yourself so that you're doing something that's difficult to the extent of it being, well, something that you can't physically do yourself. If I remember right, oh, there it is. I always thought it was later in the level, this one. There we go, we've got the star. That's this world finished now, so now we're on to World 5. Which is actually one of my favourite levels to, like, skip over. I would rather be doing World 6 now, but we need to do it. We need to 100% complete every single world in this game as we go. Here we go. I'm going to skip over to this one, Fleet Glide, first. Just because I don't like this particular galaxy, but yeah, let's do it. If I remember right, they're in annoying places on this one. Oh, I've read my notes and it says it's a easy one. Because one of them's literally at the very start, you just go down. And then the other one's in the final room. So pretty much you don't have to worry about it as long as you're basically doing it properly. But yeah, that's the one we want to get first. What you want to do is you just want to go straight down. There we go, we've got the first one. So now we want to go to the other one, which in my notes just says column, which is at the end of the columns at the end of the level. It's hiding behind one of them. So let's go get that, and then once we've done that one, then we're on to the next one, which I think I'm gonna do Upside Dizzy. There we go. There we go, let's get going. And then after this we'll do Upside Dizzy, because that's another one which I remember being quite easy. And yeah, I just want to try and get some of the easier or more enjoyable ones done first before doing the more difficult ones. There we go, so now we just want to play this as if we're just doing the level normally. I'm going to go for, like, staying higher up, though. Because I don't want to be the one who just literally tries to just get through the level as quick as I can. I want to be the one who just completes this properly. Go, come on. Come on. That's good, that's good, that's good. There's the column over there. That one there, the one that falls. It's going to be visible now that that's moving. I've seen it. There we go. We have done it. Now on to Upside Dizzy. Then after Upside Dizzy, then I'm going to think about one. I don't want to do Shiver Burn because that one's the annoying one. The one with it's not one that I struggle with, it's just one that I find very tedious. Because if you accidentally shake your controller, it simply just messes it up. I'll probably end up doing the pyramid next. But yeah, if I've done the pyramid, then that's good. Then after that, then we can continue on to the next one. I remember them on here being very much visible when you used to get to them, and they used to always be on like these gravity segments. Pretty sure it's... Yeah, it is. There we go. We've got our first one. Now let's go and get our second one. Then after we've got our second one, then we're all good. And then once we've done that, we'll go and try and do the pyramid if I've got enough time. And then yeah, once I've done that, then we're pretty much then almost at 200. So there's just over 40 stars left to find. And then yeah, if we got up to the point where it was like a few stars left, then I would genuinely be proud of myself for doing what I've done. And also I'd be really happy to like end that episode at that point. Because yeah, I think it's funny how many stars we've already got. I'm not bothered about star bits or anything, just because we've got the maximum amount of both. There's no point collecting them once you've got the maximum amount. Which, yeah, it's fine. And then the second star is just a little bit further. And then yeah, once we've got that star, then the next star will be the ones in the desert level that I don't particularly enjoy. But yeah, I remember them all being on the first level, and two of them are on the slide if I remember right. And then yeah, I think then we're quite good. We might even get more done. There we go. There we go. First one. So pretty much, on my notes it says, play through the level normally, one's by the checkpoint, and then the other two are on the slide, so yeah. I genuinely want to try and 100% complete this as quick as I can though. So I'm not just gonna like mess about with it, because if I remember right, this is one of the ones with the really annoying collectibles. Just because the only reason they're annoying is just because of the way that they genuinely function in this game. Like, you want to get the green stars, but as well you don't want to just waste your time. And yeah, I can see the first one, which pretty much is the one that I call the checkpoint one. But I wish it was a bit like Odyssey, where once you've got a checkpoint star, you're then able to just simply, like, go back to it. So there's the first one. We got 2 more, and then after that, then we're done. The other 2 are on the slide. However, if you had the checkpoints in each of the different stars, and when you unlocked them, you was able to teleport there on future runs, but you would lose power-ups, I think that would still keep the challenge, but it would also, well, make it more enjoyable. Just so that you're not having to replay the same segments of levels multiple times just to 100% complete it. And then, yeah. We're almost there, at least. Green star 2 or 3, and then green star 3. Then after I've done that, then I'm 100% completed on Super Mario Galaxy 2. For all the galaxies I've done. And yeah, I just find it funny how there will be only 41 more stars after this episode to get, and then yeah, once I've got those 41 stars over the span of about 4 episodes, then after that, then it's just literally the last 2 galaxies of the game. Which the fact we're getting through these stars really quick is something that I do find quite impressive. And yeah, I genuinely think that the more we get, the quicker we get through this, then yeah, the better it will be for like the series. It will be one of those things where I can then move on to another game that I want to play, like Mario Wonder, because I like Mario Wonder on Switch 1, but I want to play as Switch 2 edition. Because yeah, I do think that playing the remaster is the best idea for the series. And then yeah, the last 2 are on this slide. And then once we've done that, then we can continue on to the next one. There we go. There's the first one, then the other one's on the right. And I think it's where the other star bits are. But yeah, it's annoying because we shouldn't have to just keep doing the same levels. There's only one hidden there, and then you had one, say, hidden on the sandbird bit where you had to long jump off the sandbird. I think that would be a lot more cryptic, but it would also be a lot better. Just simply because of the way the game's laid out. Then the next episode, we've got Shiverburn, Boo Moon, Space Storm, and Bowser Jr. Then once we've done all that, then we're on to World 6, which is the final of the main worlds in the game. And after that is the final world of the game, which you don't need, which has only got like 12 green stars, which I do think is hilarious how the final world of the game just is all 2-star galaxies. You've not got any that are 3-star. But the thing is because of them only having 2 stars in like the main game, it also makes it feel more rewarding. Makes it feel more of, well done, you've beat the game. Why not do these other challenging levels? See if you can beat them. See if you can get the stars. Because yeah, it's a lot better. But Yeah, I just want to 100% complete this the best I can. Come on. Oh, squished. It's just me trying to rush through it now because I know I've almost finished the level. But yeah, I want to 100% complete it, but I'm not going to rush it to the extent of, well, losing lives. Failing it as well. But yeah, I do think that the Champions Road style level, I know it's not Champions Road on this, but it's Champions Road, but yeah. Continue on, let's keep going until we've 100% beat this level. And then yeah, once we've got to the point where there's only 41 stars left to get, I do think that then the next episode will probably be less than 30 by the end of it. Like, I think it's only going to be about 5 or 6 more episodes of this series before then we continue on to something else. Which as well, I do want to actually play some of the 2D Marios, such as, well, New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii. Because I do think that New Super Mario Bros. Wii, whilst yes, it's oversaturated, yes, that particular Mario spin-off series was, well, a lot more, well, hated by the fan base. I do think it's important that we remember, like, the New Super Mario Bros. Series, because if we didn't have New Super Mario Bros., we probably wouldn't have Wonder. And yeah, I think New Super Mario Bros. Is not the best of the game, of the 2D Marios, but we shouldn't just look over it just because it's, well, seen as like a bad series nowadays. Despite when it was first released, it was really fun and was really enjoyable. Yeah. We've now only got 41 stars left to get. Before we go, let's have a look at our star list. Very impressive how much we've done. So in the next episode, 11 stars in that world, and then we can make a start on that one. And then that's the final world. So yeah, we've not got much left to do before we're on to the very last level of the game. So thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!